Yo, what's the deal? What's going on? What's going on? All right. What I need to do here is I need to run a test or two. A quick test, real quick. Let me plug up my computer. It seems like, I don't know. I see X is down, but I did see the injury report and stuff like that. I need to do a quick test, though, just to see what the deal is with my situation here. So, 1 second, yo. 1 second, yo. 1 second. Um, let me, okay. Okay, so we're looking good. Now, if you're wondering if why I'm in the middle of the screen, it's because it's a new feature. I am going vertical as well through YouTube, so it's just like a new feature that they're offering. But what I had to test was my comments, how I put the comments on the screen. It doesn't seem like it's working for me right now. All right, and that's it. I don't know why, but it is what it is. It's okay. What's going on with me? What's going on with me? Man, I got emergency news saying that I have to go to my first I have to go to first shift tomorrow. I mean Tuesday morning. So that's gonna be wild, bro. That's gonna take out everything. That's gonna take out a lot of stuff, right? So that's so and I already knew I was gonna go to first shift, but I thought it was gonna be months down the line. Couldn't find out they need me right now. So man, y'all, these early joints ain't gonna be there. I figure out, but where I make my money at a lot of the times comes before the game's lock, right? So it's possible that I could probably go live before lock, stuff like that. If the game's lock at 6, I can go live an hour and a half before, and show y'all the process before by you know, because that's where we make all the pivots, right? So one thing about yesterday, bro, I why did I take Collier's assist, right? I mean, Keyshawn George when I was supposed to take Collier, and in fact, I took Collier up to I took Collier up to 10 assists yesterday. That game was a moneymaker, but in parlays it was a lot of landmines. But most of the plays that we loved really really got there. What did Clay have? At least four threes. He continues to knock fire from these motherfuckers, right? They still tanking, right? They still tanking. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So let me share this one place real quick, and we'll get to it. Okay, let me share this one place. One place. Um, I actually need to share probably more than one place, but like I said, man, I got to get. I got to figure out how this is gonna work, though. So I guess right. Let me see. So yeah, this is crazy work. Crazy work here, man. Straight up, crazy work. So it's definitely gonna be like a tight schedule for me until I get until I get acclimated. Until I get acclimated. Any suggestions? I'm open for 'em. Any suggestions? I'm open for it. But like I said, man, uh, Tuesday morning, 6 a.m. to 2:30. I'll probably make it home about 3. I could probably jump in. I don't mind doing a full live show. You know what I'm saying? Like live through the games and all that. Like, man, live betting. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even rule that out, right? So let me check X real quick. Make sure. Okay, they back up. X was down. Okay, so that's that. But today I'm trying not to be in y'all hair a lot today. Okay, trying not to be in y'all hair today. But some awesome spots yesterday, bro. How about them Spurs, man? Yes, man. Yes, man. The threes. Yes, sir, man. So, hey, that 1 3-point parlay I put up, man, OG was doing everything but hitting that last 3, man. That was a 4-leg, you know. Everybody got there except for OG. We needed one more 3 for OG. That's if you tell. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, right? Darius Garland out. Embiid probable. Jones, Alvarado, Murray, Benedict continues to be out. Herder probable. Phillips questionable. Giddey, Collins is out. Zaire, whatever. Kawhi, Zubac, Collins. Okay? They questionable. Quickly, Sandro, Battles doubtful. Barrett is out. Right? So keep an eye out on that. Anthony Edwards is out. Houston yet to submit. Koulibaly, Chris Middleton, whatever. Sabonis questionable. He practiced in full. I think he goes. Right? So, like I said, man, with the sad news I got this morning with me, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Right? But I'm gonna get it done. You best believe that. We gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done with this content situation. Don't forget to follow me on Tails. Shout out to you guys. I'm getting a little bit more people on Tails, so that's a good thing there. Now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, right? And tomorrow, Sacramento, a rematch. So it's always good to look ahead, right? Because we know what we're gonna tomorrow, Utah and Dallas, right? Phoenix and Utah and Dallas, Clay again, right? Phoenix and New York. Indiana, Detroit. Hey, Duran and shit like that, right? Boston and Atlanta, right? Hold up, let me see something. Right, Miami. They got to their threes too. Wiggins hit about 3 or 4 of them, but yeah. So we'll be looking at something similar to that tomorrow, right? Minnesota, San Antonio. It just feel like San Antonio play Minnesota and OKC every day. OKC in Miami. Charlotte, Golden State. Ooh, Curry and Ball. Damn, interesting. Shout out to Bridges for getting busy on the ass yesterday. Washington and Denver. Nice. Los Angeles important. Okay. All right. So here, I'm gonna tell you. What I'm looking at here. Donovan Mitchell, he's self-explanatory. We know what the deal is, right? It's Lonzo Ball and Craig Porter Jr. I think I'm settling on Lonzo Ball. Looking at numbers with him without Garland, he's got a 3.5 assist line. He's got a 3.5 rebound line. That's pretty much predominantly all he does is shoot threes. Okay, 8 attempts from the field, 7 threes. 7 of them were threes. 5 attempts, 5 threes attempts. 8 attempts from the field, 6 of them were threes. 8 attempts from the field, 8 were threes. 15 attempts from the field, 12 were threes. So that's what that's the deal right there. Lonzo Ball, but the assist prop is interesting, right? Versus Philly, November 5th, he had 8 assists. And then January 14th, he had 4 assists. Look, even if you're going for a straight bet here, I can talk you off of it. I don't mind the assist prop without Darius Garland. You could also look at Donovan Mitchell's assists as well at 6.5. I don't think I'll be getting there. Donovan Mitchell's going to have all the usage in the world, so you don't need me to talk about that. Jalen Tyson, okay, without Garland, take a look at his numbers. Bam, right? Doesn't mean he's going to get there, but he's clearly a beneficiary without Darius Garland here. The 1.5 3 is in play. This team has given up the 1.5 3 in 8 of their last 10 games. You could also look at his points. Okay. DeAndre Hunter. I next to never bet on him, but I can't talk you off anything, especially that 1.5 assist rate. I can set that to the side just because of the track record, right? Hit rate. I'll put hit rate down there. He's over in 9 of 10. I put hit rate down there for people who want to do same game parlay, whatever case may be. Evan Mobley. When you're talking about spots, Evan Mobley is in one of the best spots to be, right? Versus the power forward situation here. So I like the spot for Evan Mobley here. You get what's his name? Allen has to, deal with Embiid. They have to deal with Evan Mobley. He only took 10 shots. He had 17 points on 10 shots last game. He had 13 rebounds. You can look at, I like his fantasy score. Double, whatever. I mean, I like it, right? So you can look at his fantasy score. He had 4 blocks against their ass, 6 assists, a steal. I like his fantasy score. I like his points plus rebounds. I like Evan Mobley. From a spot standpoint here, we can take a look at the spots here. Like if you want to look at a power forward individually, you can look at points. Philly around the middle of the pack. You look at rebounds, Philly number 1 and giving up rebounds to the point guard, power forward position, and then bang, that's where we at right there with that situation. Okay, not a lot of rim pressure on the back end when defensively when you got Embiid out there, you got whoever else going to play the 4. So yeah, as far as a spot wise, I really like the spot for this boy here. What's his name? Evan Mobley. Jared Allen, whatever, right? Maxey, off game, last game, whatever you want to do with Maxey is fine with me. VJ Edgecombe, I've been looking at his threes lately. I don't mind his threes. Whatever you want to get to is fine with me. Even the threes for Paul George, if you want to get to them, is fine with me. Whatever you want to do for this team here. But I told you what I liked, this one. Pelicans and Pacers, right? So the Pelicans and Pacers, right? So this is not the greatest rebounding team, number 1. In fact, both of them, they're not the best rebounding team, okay? But I was looking at some numbers here or some things, and like some guards. Let's take a look at some guards, right? So rebounds here, Indiana, point guards. They give up the number 1 rebounds to point guards. Am I going there? Probably not. Shooting guards. Indiana, top 10 and giving up rebounds to the shooting guard position. And then small forward, right? Indy, number 1 and giving up rebounds to the small forward position. Okay? So, stop right there. We're going to fast forward to my guy. Right? So he's sitting at a measly 4.5 rebounds right here. Sadiq Bey, right? Now, he went up against Denver, Chicago, 4 rebounds. I didn't like that at all. I kind of probably would like him at the 4 spot better, but man, keep an eye out on that, right? Because when he's at the 4 spot, he rebounds a little bit better, a lot better. But I can't deny this spot here, right? The spot, I can't deny this spot. It's at 4.5. Whatever you want to do. Me personally, I wouldn't take the under. It's an interesting spot for me. I like the rebounds for Sadiq Bey. I don't mind the rebounds for Zion, and I don't mind the rebounds for Derek Queen. Last time these two teams played, Derek Queen had 17 to 10. These guys are bigs. So Derek Queen is definitely going to be in play for his rebounds either way it go. Okay? So I like that. And Zion, it's not a lot of rim protection, right? You get somebody like Zion being aggressive, going to the rack. His 24.5 points are in play. I don't know if I'm going to get there. You could also look at his points plus rebounds. But his 24.5 points are in play, bro. Straight up. Straight up. Okay? Nimhart, 1.5, 3, and the assists are in play. Am I going to go there? I don't know. But he's over. He's got 8 assists or better in 4 of his last 5 games. Orlando, 11 assists. 11 assists at Cleveland. 11 assists Miami. 9 assists Miami. 9 assists Boston. I like the spot. I do. I like the spot. Don't know if I'll go there, though, but I like the spot. I really do. Pascal, I can see him getting busy, right? I can see Pascal getting busy. He has to stay out of foul trouble if he's going to guard somebody like Zion, but I'm quite sure Zion can't guard him. So the 25 points could be of some value here for Pascal Siakam there. He has stepped out on these guys. 3 of his last 4 games, he's hit the 3. So the 1.5 3. So it is what it is. Huff, I mean, if you get some pressure going, if you get some offense going towards the basket towards him, I can see him getting to his blocks, right? He's a big-time shot blocker. He's coming off a 3-shot block shot game versus Toronto. Toronto does put pressure on the rim offensively. Chicago, Brooklyn, right? So, a lot of times I don't like the pace that Brooklyn plays at, right? But I do like the Trey Jones, the assist prop. 6.5. I don't mind going up to 8, right? Historically, he's gotten at or around 6 assists versus this team in the last 3 games. That's fine. He's averaging 14.3 potential assists. If I go over here and I filter it to potential assists, more than, let's say, 13 potential assists versus this team, boom, right? This season, more than 13 potential assists for the point guard. 1, 2, 3, 4. They over. More than 13 potential assists. And when you look at it, but a lot of these guys, when you get more than, so Keontae George had 14 potentials. Okay, he had 10 assists. Right? So you know what it is, right? Let's go to playoff bracket here for my son game. Let me see what they do. 8th grade regionals. Kingsley got a bye. Okay. We are the 3rd seed. Nice. That's for my son's basketball, man. If y'all want to see, hey, look. I'm proud of my boy, straight up. Where we at? Did I pin it? He in 8th grade. Dang, what's the deal with this? X still down? Okay, let me see something. Let's see if All right, bang. There you go, right there. He's in eighth grade. Um, he's in eighth grade. He right there, about to be 6 feet. I'm looking up at this motherfucker, right? So it is what it is. That's their media day. So they're the third seed right now. They looking good. I can't stop smiling. I can't stop smiling about this shit here. Right? So, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? So that's the playoff schedule that just came out. So it is what it is with that situation, man. I'm excited about that shit for sure. All right, so back to where we were, right? Back to where we were. Right, Trey Jones, right? So, hey, win, lose, or draw, I'm going to his assist. It doesn't even matter, right? So it is what it is with that. Kobe White, I don't know right now. Jordan, what's up, Jordan? How you doing, man? How you doing? Yeah, that is what's up. I ain't gonna stunt. I ain't gonna stunt. You know what I'm saying? He moved from another from another. He hadn't played too much organized, and I've got him up here with me, and they probably played 25 games, and he was good street balling, right? But he didn't. It took him about 15 games to get to game speed. And he hadn't played organized basketball since 4th or 5th grade. So it took him a long time to get up to game speed, learning plays, understanding plays, and, lining up on the free throw line, stamina, all that shit, man. So, I'm glad to have him. I'm glad to have him here, Glad to have him up under my wing, and, we'll continue to, off with this process. Wonderful process, though. It is. And then, Bruce Ellis, right? So I put his 2 assists to the side purely because of hit rate, right? 1.5 assists in nine of his last 10 games. Definitely a possibility he doesn't get there because I haven't been betting these 2 assists. Soon as I start to bet this shit, his ass is going to probably miss. But 1.5 2 assists. He's over the threes in 7 of his last 10 games. Couldn't talk off the rebounds, and then the usage has been up. Now, for whatever reason, he only played 18 minutes versus Utah. That's her right now. You see the regional pick? Yeah, we should get them and move on to the next round. We the number 3 seed. Those easy games we lost is crazy. Hopefully we can take it all. Ain't no hopefully, we is taking it all. Yeah, so, Bruce Ellis, the usage is there for him. So listen, the pace of this game is not going to be there, right? Not going to be to my liking. But Bruce Ellis might see some Michael Porter Jr., who's not the best defender. And whatever happened in this Utah game, I forgot. But if he's going to go out there and get 14 shots to get 15 points, I don't mind betting that straight and taking the L because I feel like I'm putting myself in that position. Power forwards here, you look on the other side, Peyton Watson, 23. He gave him 23 with 14 shots. 19 shots for Paolo, gave him 30, right? John Collins, 16 shots. 16 points on 9 shot attempts. Jaren Jackson, 11 shot attempts, 14 points. Najee Marshall, 22 on 14 shot attempts, and then Zion, 25 on 14, efficient 11 for 14. From a usage standpoint, I would say right now, you got Kobe coming back today, though, right? So, got Kobe coming back today. So, I can see instances where you want to pump your brakes. Kobe come back today, then I definitely could think these assists could be in play. So, I almost got off on the deep end, but it definitely don't matter, truthfully told. So, I really like the spot for Bruce Ellis. Actually, I like the spot for Bruce Ellis more than I like it for Kobe. So, it is what it is. Vucevic, sometimes he balls, man. So whatever you want to do for Vucevic, be my guest. Historically here, 4 of his last 5 games, double-digit rebounds. He can get there. No Collins. That'll be something that I probably wouldn't mind. The 1.5 threes, I probably wouldn't mind that either. We'll see. If he could be aggressive, coming off a 35-point game, he can show that he's pretty decent. The Bulls need to make some moves, man. It's time for them to get Vucevic up out of there. They could get rid of Kobe White too, man. I wanted Kuminga over here. I can see, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's that's for another date. Igor Denham. Look, his 4.5 assists are in play. Since he's been crushing these points line, I think you could go points plus assists, and hopefully he crushed one of these lines to help out, because his line is at 10.5. 17 points, 7 points here, 19, 18, and 13. I think you could combine the points plus assists. If he happens to have a good game, there you go. So I couldn't talk you off either one, either though. So I'll put the points plus the assists to the side and rock like that, right? Now, Drake Powell, I don't know what I'll do with him. That 1-3, anybody. I would take anybody's 1-3. But switching him out, Cam Thomas, the 1.5 3 for Cam Thomas is in play going up against the Bulls. He's at around 23 minutes, 24 minutes. Maybe he might get to 25, 26. Who knows? So the 1.5 3 and or the points if you're feeling froggy. So you can get there if you want. Michael Porter Jr. I was looking at his rebounds, points plus rebounds and or threes. Either way, that's how we're going to attack him. Points plus rebounds, points, rebounds, threes, or all that shit. Truthfully, he just went upside our head last time we played him. 33, 5 for 12 for 3, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. If you think he can replicate that, then it is what it is. He's definitely going to have the usage. Noah Clowney is a no for me. And then Claxton and the backup center, has been, pretty good. Now, historically, he's rebounded the ball very well versus us. He almost had triple-double last game, 14, 8, and 9. But he's hit his rebound line, and, every game except for 2 lately versus us. So his rebounds are in play. Vucevic will let you get your boards, right? And then on the back end, Day'Ron Sharp, he's been up some value as of late. He's been crushing it, right? 14 points versus Dallas, 15 points versus New Orleans Pelicans. That's what you're supposed to do to both of those teams. That's what you're supposed to do to both of those teams. But when we're looking at the rebound situation, he did go out there and get 9 rebounds versus the Clippers. Don't remember if Zubac was in or not. I could go check because that's important to me. Zubac did play 24 minutes, so that's good, okay? And he's playing around at max around 20-something minutes, 22. But he's putting up numbers in a hurry, right? Claxton could be on the block, trading block. But, so 9 rebounds, 13 rebounds versus Memphis, and then he did what he's supposed to do versus Dallas. Versus the Bulls, historically, hasn't been getting the minutes that he's need. 16 minutes, 2 rebounds, bad game, definitely. 14 minutes, 7 and 6. 12 minutes, 5 and 7. So it's one of those whatevers. You know what I'm saying? We know he's capable. He'll be coming off the bench. Los Angeles, Toronto, right? So right now with this game, it starts with Zubac for me, right? The 10.5 rebounds is sitting at plus 11, at plus 115 on Fanatics. You could get a solid 10 on Prize Picks, and then you could get the 9.5 at a minus 145 as a parlay piece. And you could also get the double-double at plus 100. Collins, the 3. This defense is giving up the 3 ball. They've been, giving up points and stuff to the power 4. That 1.5 3 is a plus 150 right now. No vig for Collins. And this boy has been off the chain, right? Kawhi Leonard, 7, 5, 4, 4, 3, 6, 5, 5. Those are 3-point makes, right? So it is what it is. And then Harden should be able to come in and figure out the assist situation. So, especially with Zubac down there, couldn't talk you off the assist for James Harden, right? 2 games ago, he had 10 assists. You'll get 10 assists for him at plus 314. Now, they are giving up assists to the point to the shooting guard position. You could also look at that as James Harden. He's going to be the guy. So it is what it is. On the flip side, I'm kind of like taking a rain check on this offense for right now, right? Only for right now, right? I need a little bit more time to think about this offense. I need a little bit more time. Minnesota and Houston, it kind of feels like a stay away for me. We took the under on Bridges' assists yesterday at 4.5. 4.5 seems like a sexy number. I'm thinking about taking the under 4.5 assists for Dante DiVincenzo. Going up against this Houston defense, if we look at, he's not the point guard. Conley is the point guard. Conley is savvy. I can see instances where Conley can muster himself to a few assists. But when you're looking at the point guard position here, Houston, assists, they give up a few, right? Shooting guard position, number 1 in limiting the assist prop, okay? So it is what it is with that. Now, so I'm leaning towards the under assist for DiVincenzo. Leaning. He can still get there. It's only a lean. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared, right? I ain't gonna lie. But, the chances make champions. The threes are in play, though. I just don't think I'll be betting on this game a lot. Rudy Gobert. He's interesting in the rebound category for me. I don't know. The 11.5, I don't know. I feel like he could get there. For some reason, historically, he has been getting to his double-digit rebounds. The double-double for him, plus 125, I think it's coming down. It was about a plus 140. If you want to take a stab at it, I'm okay with it. I need to think on it. It's really too much nothing to think about, truthfully, but it is what it is. Now, Amen Thompson, he's been aggressive, and I'm looking the spot, right? The spot, like, unless they put McDaniels on him, I don't know, right? Because you're going to have Conley in there, DiVincenzo in there. Neither one of them guys are the greatest defenders. You'll have somebody like Bones Highland coming off the bench. No Ant. Who's going to guard who? Who's going to get Durant? Who's going to get Tari? Jabari? I don't know. So, if I had to guess, I would have to guess Thompson would be in a good spot here, okay? His points prop sitting at 19.5. He's over this line in 7 of 10, all right? Numbers don't look sexy like that against this team, but this is a different year. It's their first time playing them, so it is what it is. I like his shit, man, Gotta be tough. I like it. Now, for the rest of these guys, the Durants, his points are in play. We know how good he is. Tyree Eason hasn't played since January 9th. I think he's going to be in the lineup, and that 10.5 points is very interesting. Very interesting. He's been rebounding the ball. Jabari, interesting. Şengün. One thing, out of everything that Şengün can do, I can see him getting that ball on the block, right? I can see him getting that ball on the block. And you got a good defender or whatever you want to call it in Gobert, which he's crushed Gobert as of late, 22, 20, 38, 16, and 24. Double-digit rebounds or more in 5 straight. But I can also see him get on the block and drop some dimes, right? Back to the basket, whatever, controlling things, people cutting, shit like that. So I can see him get to his assists. And then what's one thing that's I could also see him hitting is that 1-3. You're going to get that 1-3 at plus 155 on MGM. It's a 50-50, right? A true 50-50 because he's only taking like 1 3-pointer a game, right? He can make that motherfucker. If he can make it, excuse me, boom, you got yourself a plus 150. So, it is what it is with that situation. Don't know if I'll mess with Steven Adams on the back end. But y'all know he's there. So, and last but not least, we got the Washington Wizards. You know what, though? I want to go back real quick. I want to go back and see if we're going to have any numbers for Bones Highland here. We do at 10.5. 10 points are better than 3 straight. 16 shots last game versus Milwaukee. Multiple threes in all 3 games. He went 2 for 2 here. Bang. I'm comfortable now. Take 7 threes here. 7 threes here. You can't hit the 3 versus this team. I'll set the 3 to the side. Okay. I'll set the 3 to the side. You can't hit 3s versus this team, though. Point guards are over that 1.5 3 in 7 of their last 10 games. Mike Conley took 7 threes last game, right? I'll set his 3s to the side, too. 1.5 3, 7 3. That's why I'm kind of skeptical. And then I didn't check Julius Randle's assist prop. Sitting at 5.5. He does have the ability to drop dimes. Last time these 2 teams played, he gave him 8 assists. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Last game on the docket here, Washington and Sacramento, right? So, Sabonis should be back today, right? Let me check the injury news, if there's any. So X is acting weird, and I'm not going to worry about it. So, Trey Johnson, right? Let me see something. Because I think Koulibaly out, Vukovic out, Whitmore out for the season, Middleton out, and Koulibaly's out. Okay, so I didn't bust this game down. So, wait a minute. Wait. Going up against the Kings, wait a minute. So, Kings been on a streak. So, Koulibaly, okay. When does, Schroeder probably is back now. Maybe, I think. So, let me see something here. Trey, Keyshawn George, Justice Champagne, his rebounds. His rebounds going to be in play in some shape, form, or fashion, probably. Right? Sar. Keyshawn George, Trey Johnson. I got to look at these guards in some shape, form, or fashion. Bub Carrington. Don't have lines for him. He's played 39, 28, 32, and 32 minutes. Okay, assist, 7, 4. 3-pointers, raw points. It'll be assist prop for me, if anything. Okay. So he's going to be one of the guys that's going to come off the bench and garner a decent amount of minutes. What about Marvin Bagley? Marvin Bagley against the old squad. Played 26 minutes last game. He'll probably be the first big off the bench. We're going to have to watch out for his numbers. Bagley's numbers. Had a double-double last game versus the Clippers. 26 minutes. No Middleton today. Okay. 2 of his last 3 games, he's got 9 rebounds. We'll see. When the lines come out, just keep an eye out on those guys. That's all I can say right now. The usage for Trey Johnson should be there. 2.5 threes. Keyshawn George, the 1.5. The rebounds and assists have been something that you could look at. The 1.5 threes is something that you could look at as a parlay piece. And he might take a decent amount of shots here. Okay? And I'm going to like the spot for Keyshawn George. If he's at the 2, the 3, the 2, 3-ish, I'm going to like this spot for Keyshawn George. I am. With Koulibaly out, okay. I'm going to have interest. I'm probably going to take his 2 threes as a parlay piece and might slide in there for 3 threes at plus money to see what that do. Rebounds and assists for him are in play. He could be a catalyst to guys like Trey Johnson and, Julian Serpeni, who can step out there for the 3. Even Sark can step out there for the 3. So rebounds and assists right now probably sitting at 9.5. Or you could probably look at his raw assists, which was sitting at 4.5. That would probably be the one. That would probably be the one if I'm looking at a stiff one prop there. Then you'll have somebody like Bub Carrington. You could look at him probably at point. If you're looking for a combo line, probably look at points plus assists, okay? So I'll put the points plus assists to the side and I'll just say I'm undecided here. That's what you want, concentrated usage. So you could pretty much pinpoint who's doing what. Champagne, 3 threes and rebounds we'll be looking at for him for sure. Or points plus rebounds, right? Or rebounds in general. Here's a guy that's playing 25 minutes or less. He should get 25 minutes. 11 rebound chances, 12 rebound chances, 11 rebound chances, 13 rebound chances. In this spot, he'll probably be starting, and they'll probably set his line at least 6.5. Don't know what I want to do with Sar. Russell Westbrook, old squad, could definitely be a triple-double spot, double-double spot here, whatever the case may be. He can get it in a multitude of ways, double-double plus 175. Rebounds and assists, PRAs, whatever you want to look at, right? I can see him getting busy in this spot for sure. The 1.5 3 has been the staple for him. So whatever you want to look at for Russ, what I'm going to do here is I'm undecided on how I want to attack him. I'm going to put undecided here. Zach LaVine. Coming off of 25. This is a good spot. This is a good spot here. Good spot for DeRozan here. Because DeRozan continues to smash. And I continue to miss that money. Whoop-de-doo. Precious and true. I don't know what the starting line is going to look like. Especially if this kid is back. Which I know he's back. I don't know what the starting line is going to look like with Sabonis is back. I imagine Sabonis start. Right now, coming off the bench, they'll probably keep the same starting lineup. So, yeah. And then Sabonis, his rebounds is plus money at 9.5. Double-double on Fanatics, plus 150. First game back, don't know how long he's going to be out there. Jackson. I did ask Jackson what they liked. We'll take a look right now. They like Sabonis over 23 points plus rebounds, 23.5 points plus rebounds. Remember, this is AI, so they just gonna spit out what they see or whatever the case may be. And he's been out for forever, so we gotta take that into consideration. Trey Murphy over 2.5 threes. Can't talk you off of that. Indiana, they do limit threes though. You, as a team, take a look at the 3-pointers made. Indiana is at the bottom in 3-pointers made, okay? Now, you could look at positional, probably like the shooting guard, and see where they at from there. But they second. That doesn't mean they second from last. But that doesn't mean, he can't go out there and hit his threes. But it is what it is. Just point that out to you guys. Not trying to scare you guys or nothing like that. Jackson been on 1. It's been cashing. DeAndre Hunter, over 1.5 assists. That's one that we looked at, okay? That's one that we looked at. And Ben Shepherd, a 3-pointer made. Would probably be a parlay piece. But he's over in 8 of 10. Igor, 18 points, rebounds, and assists. 18.5. We looked at that as well, right? Over in 8 of 10. And that's that, okay? We'll X load back up. Okay, no new news. And what I would say here, Looking at some of these plays that I got to the side here. Westbrook, Conley, Highland, Thompson, Harden assist, Demon, um, Hunter, Shingun, Gobert, DiVincenzo, Kawhi, Zubac, Sharp, Claxton, Porter Jr., Thomas, Igor, points and assists, Rosellis, 1.5 assists, Trey Jones, 1-3, Trey Jones, 6.5 assists, 7.5 assists for Nembhard, 1.5 threes for Nembhard, Queen, rebounds, Bay, rebounds, Mobley, points plus rebounds, or points or rebounds, or his fantasy score. Lonzo Ball, 3.5 points and assists, or assist, right? Jaden Tyson, 1.5 threes. There's some other plays that I didn't put there, but let's take a look. When you're doing prize picks, like I said, I think the spot for prize picks is like that 3-man, right? You get a 6x for that 3-man, right? So I do 6-man. 6-man is hard as hell to hit. 6-man is hard as hell to hit. But let's see what we got. So they know. They put this 4.5 rebounds as a demon. As a goblin. 5.5 rebounds as a demon. Maybe in one of my demon plays. Rebounds here. It's Allen, Mobley. 9.5 as a demon. Don't mind that. Craig Porter, Jalen Tyson. Drummond, 4.5 boards. What? 4.5 rebounds for Drummond. They did get their ass beat up last game, but he came around and got 5 and 6. I might have to jump on that, some shape, form, or fashion. Lonzo Ball, Day'Ron Sharp, 7. We had a good talk about that. Claxton, it's going to be one or the other, if not both. I'm going to have to probably take a stab at Claxton going up against them Bulls. Damn, man. Claxton rebounds. Jada Smith, I like Jada Smith rebounds. Don't know if I'll get there here, but I don't mind his rebound. Trey Jones, we go to Trey Jones assist. Sengun rebounds. Thompson, 7 rebounds for Easton. Where was Zubac? They didn't put Zubac up there. Oh, there you go. I'll take Zubac at 10. Let's go over to assists real quick. Nembhard, I might have to bet that straight. 4 assists for Pascal is in play. It's over in 3 straight. What about Derek Queen? 4.5 assists, Derek Queen. Ooh. He's smiling too, like, take it, man. Trey Murphy. Fierce, 3.5 assists for him. Demon. 3.5. Donovan Mitchell, 6 assists. Evan Mobley. I like Lonzo Ball, 3.5 assists, man. Fuck. I'm playing that. I might not put him on this particular ticket, but I'm playing that. Paul George, interesting. 3.5 assists. Interesting. He could be that catalyst in between Edgecombe, Maxey, Embiid, getting those guys acclimated. I can see you going there. That might turn to a 4. Trey Jones, 6.5. Hannah here. Fuck it. Hannah here. Day'Ron Sharp. Bruce Ellis. Harden, 7.5. with no center over there. I mean, they got Boyles, whatever. Give it here, man. Give me this shit. Give me about three dimes to Zubac there. That's a little correlation. A couple dimes to Kawhi for 3. Give me that. Straight up. Give me that. What's his goblin? Demon. 9.5. Okay. 9.5, I'll take that too. 5 assists, 6 assists. I'm leaning towards the under assist for Dante. 5 assists. Thompson. I might go back to the points on Thompson. Tari Easton. Keyshawn George, 4.5 assists. Ooh. Russell Westbrook, 7.5 assists. I don't like that. I like that. What's the assist? How about fantasy score? Right? Fantasy score. Two more for 42 fantasy score for Evan Mobley. Either that or the points plus rebounds. You know what? I'm gonna go to the points and take the guys that I said I liked. I'm gonna go to Evan Mobley. Right? Man, before we get to Sabonis bait, damn, what was that play you said? Fuck. Did you play it? Did you play them 3 threes? Did you play them 3 threes for did you play them 3 threes for France? Tell me you played them 3 threes. Because you said it. Did you play them 3 threes for France? Right? Sabonis could be bait, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The double-double seems very enticing though. Actually, the points, truth be told. And that's going to link Russell Westbrook, his assist. I think you play his assist. You played it. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Ben Caro. Yeah. Shout out to you, though. Shout out to you, bro. Straight up. I thought about your ass. When I looked at this, I said, that motherfucker hit them 3 threes. Yeah. They was on Van Caro's double-double. He got there, Jackson. Man, I'm really tempted to go to this 19.5 points for this boy here, man. Straight up, man. I'm really tempted to go to this 19.5 points for Thompson. I'm really tempted. This last play, though. I'm thinking I go back to I think I go to Russell Westbrook in this spot. Like, come on now. In this spot, the 8 assists. Come on now. What are we doing, right? Or what? Fancy score? Just wrap all this shit up and throw it in there? Fuck. Murray Boyles. I'm really thinking about it as well. I was thinking about it. He's going to be the only guy down there. But I took Zubac. I think you could go both. I don't see Zubac getting anybody in big time foul trouble or anything like that. So that could be something that we could look at. Did I get Mobley up there? See, it was Mobley points or points plus rebounds, right? Either one. And then Donovan Mitchell, like, his fantasy score is at, man. Russell double-double. Yeah, man. I'm going to go, fuck. Double-double. They don't have that shit on here, but let me look at some of these fantasy scores real quick before I make this last decision. I'm thinking about just going to Russell Westbrook. Trust the spot. You know what I'm saying? We want to beat up on the weak. You know, we want to beat up on the weak, man. If you're going up against Washington, now remember, though, Washington's shorthanded. So some of those guys are going to be a play. So like guys like Keyshawn George and stuff like that, that's going to probably going to make good for a decent same game parlay. Who knows? Thompson's fantasy score. I want to bet on Thompson so bad. I do. I'm going to bet on him straight, probably. Or maybe make a few more tickets. But you said head-to-head, average 10 assists. Yeah. What's up, Mackie? Yeah. Sorry, Westbrook, fantasy score 37. Let me just go with the... Fuck it, let's go, man. Let's go with the Westbrook assist. Because why not? Right? Why not? I take L's every day. What are we doing, right? Take L's every day. I got an odd 750 on here. That's going right on there, right? Westbrook. It's going right on there. Bang. 7.5 assists. It might turn out to be 8 soon. So 7.5. Claxton 8 rebounds. Zubac 10. Trey Jones 6.5. 7.5 assists for James Harden versus Toronto. Is he gonna get them assists? Man, yeah, he gonna get them. Now, Mobley. It's the points plus rebounds, but I'm taking the points here. I think I want to switch it to the points plus rebounds. You're going to have Allen's going to be occupied with Embiid. They give up the number 1 rebounds in the league to the power forward position, bro. So, there it is. And then, like I said, they just played. This a back-to-back. I still don't think they have any answers for him because he goes out there and gives them 17 points and 10 shots with whatever they had of Garland. There will be no Garland today. 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 blocks, 1 steal. Those steals and blocks are worth 3 apiece. That's 15 points if he decides to do that shit again. Versus Philly. What you want me to do? Straight up. That shit switched all the way to the bench props. Took Thompson's rebounds, Graham's rebounds, Siakam rebounds and assists, Trey Murphy points, rebounds, Ingram, and Sharp rebounds. Okay. Bet. That's a lick right there from Mackey right there. Now, 22 points. And they beat the shit out of them last game too. So 23 points here, 22. Well, man, I'm not even overthinking it. I got what I got up there. I'm betting them points plus rebounds too. Or since I get his points here, I don't know. Because what I'm gonna do on the books is totally different than what I'm doing right here on Prize Picks. But that's the Prize Picks spot right there. Westbrook 8 assists. Mobley 18.5 points. James Harden 7.5 assists. Trey Jones 6.5 assists. Zubac 10 rebounds. Claxton 8 rebounds. How about we slide to the books? And put something together here? Give me one play, y'all. Give me one play. Give me your play, that one play, that dog play. Let me see what we got. Or is it Friday? It's Friday. Or do we want to get funky on their ass? Friday. Double for Westbrook plus 160. How about his 10 assists? About we go long shot on their ass or whatever we can do. 10 assists plus 240, right? They say the hit rate is insane for him. Let's check it out. DeRozan 6 boards. I want your long shot play. I want that long shot play. That one y'all meditated on. That long shot play. Fuck that. Fuck being Mr. Nice Guy. I got some shit coming up. I need to do something. I need to do something. Straight, I need to do something. Westbrook versus Washington. Yeah, double-digit assist there. Double-digit assist there. PRA, VJ PRA. You like VJ PRA? It is a good spot for shooting guards versus Cleveland. I was looking at that. I've been looking at that a few times. I had already had it stuck on that. See, shooting guard and looking at Cleveland. Points, bam. Rebounds, bam. Assists, bam. 3-pointers made, bam. Right? So I couldn't talk you off of that for sure. Thanks for reassuring me of that. So we got DeRozan 6 rebounds, VJ PRA, Keyshawn George 3 threes. Ooh, y'all cooking now. DeRozan head-to-head matchup, 6 rebounds. Oh, six rebounds plus 560 for DeRozan. Let's run it back. Let's go back real quick. Let's go back. Oh, versus this team too. Oh, you on to something. You on to something. You are. You're on to something. Yeah, they're going to be short. 6 rebounds. Well, I'm going to do, for the sake of this video, damn, he had 15 rebound chances versus the Knicks. That was crazy. Sabonis back. What y'all thinking? What you think, man? Damn. This Mark, man. I guess, man. He been boring their ass. He know how to board their ass. Let's go. Fuck. I'm gonna have to see. What that's doing right now, that'd be shaping up a same game parlay. Right? So let me see something. That'll be shaping up a same game parlay. That's what that'll be doing. Straight up. I ain't gonna stunt. I don't want to take too many from the same game. So at the end of the day, that's shaping up. I mean, unless y'all just want to stop here and do a same game parlay, I mean, it is what it is. 15 average. What? Is that potential assists? I mean, potential rebounds? Unless y'all want to stop here and do a same game parlay, because on the Washington side, we will have concentrated usage, man. Trey gonna be out there. Trey Johnson gonna be out there, and Keyshawn George gonna be out there because they don't have no Coulibaly. They're not gonna have no Middleton either. So I know Keyshawn George gonna be out there a lot. Justin Champagne's probably gonna be out there a lot, and Sarr and then we're gonna have guys like Marvin Bagley. Marvin Bagley, when his lines come out, and then Bub Carrington, he's going to get a decent amount of minutes too, up in that upper 20-something, around 30, or probably more. He's got 32 minutes in back-to-back games. So, I mean, you get the drift. You know what I'm saying? They should come out here and play hard with Kings on a big-time winning streak right now. Shout out to them. But, I probably think I'll save those plays. I'm going to take one, and it's going to be, I'm going to take one. It's probably going to be the assist for him. But in the same game parlay, I'm putting that DeRozan shit in there for sure. So, but I'm going to try to take like 3. Let me see. Go back to FanDuel here. And just where did we get that feel at for them? Let me see. Oh, James Harden. I think we could get 10 assists out of this kid, right? That could be one play from this game. 10 assists, 260 plus 260, right? The Harden and James Harden, and they can, we can see that. How about it was something in this Pelicans games that I was eyeing. I think it was the rebounds for Sadiq Bey. Okay, this Cleveland game. The Bulls. Dairy Queen 15 points. I like that. I got interest in that. Um, man, I went to the wrong game. It's a few spots here. Michael Porter Jr. 10 boards. Claxton 10 boards at plus 230. Dayron Sharp or man, maybe what? Trey Jones, 8 assists, plus 172. 10 assists for Trey Jones, plus 440. Something gonna shake in that one, because when I looked at that, I did look at that Bulls game, and I filtered the assists to like only 13 potential assists, and guards was over that line like for a long time. Right here, more than 13 potential assists, and look at the assists here. Cunningham had 10 assists on 15. LaMelo Ball 14 assists on 19. Da 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 da. Right. So I don't know. I don't know. DeRozan 25 points. Derrick Queen 15 points. What can be? Let's see. How about let me see. How about games with Kobe White? With Kobe White. Let me see. Okay. Of course, versus Utah. He got 8 assists with Kobe White. Maybe I might pump my brakes on that one. Now the 10 rebounds for Claxton. It's been a while. This is a spot. It's been a while. 10 rebounds plus 242. It's been a while. It's been a while. 6 of 6 for Claxton plus 300. He almost had a triple double last time he played us, I guess. 20 points for Mobley is minus 104. Plus 104. Donovan Mitchell, 35 plus 220. This could be one of those nights he go for 50 on their ass, and that's one of those prop plays. Donovan Mitchell. He's gave their ass 35 in 3 straight games. Donovan Mitchell. 5 threes in 3 straight games. In fact, 4 threes are better in 4 straight games. This is versus Philly. I'm going to have to put 35 up there for his ass. I know the usage going to be there. I know that. He going to have to help fight these motherfuckers off. We'll see what's going to happen. We don't shoot first and ask questions later. Take his ass for 35. Westbrook, Harden, Mitchell, 35. Derrick Queen, 15 points, huh? I'll Robin this. I think he gave the ass 15 to 10. Or I'll see what his double numbers look like too. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me see. Double plus 210. So, eight for 8 for field goal. 1 3, 17 points, 10 rebounds. Last time he played them. Who? Alvarado, Fierce, Hawkins, Trey Murphy was there. Sadiq Bey, Zion was playing, and Queen played. Okay. Huff played. Indiana. Points. To the center position. Number 10. Rebounds. They 10th in rebounds and 10th in points to the center position. Paint field goal attempts. Indiana, top 10. Paint points. Indiana, number 5. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do we go to 15 or the double-double? The 15 or the double-double? I'm probably going to have to just go to 15 because that's what you said. That's what you said. I might have to just go with the 15. Let me look at these boys real quick from a rebound standpoint. It don't really matter, man. Don't really matter. Center, rebounds, Indy, top 10. They top 10 in all its categories. Yep. Yeah. So I guess we got to go there. We got to go there. Not the double-double or the points. So we're going to have to look at the points, huh? See if he can repeat that. Let's do it. Bang, plus 196. There we go. Our round robin is 2. You could round robin this by what? Threes. I don't give a fuck what you do, right? You could put $1 on it. I don't care, right? You can put $1 on it and round robin it. I don't give a fuck. You can put 50 cents on it, right? Round robin. It don't even matter. I'm gonna round robin it too. Okay. So the long shot play we came up with: Russell Westbrook, 10 assists. James Harden, 10 assists. Donovan Mitchell, 35. Derrick Queen, 15. Okay. I like those spots. The prize picks. I'm gonna throw that. I got an odds 750. I'm gonna throw that on here and roll with it, right? Nick Claxton, 7.5 rebounds. Zubac, 10. 6.5 assists for Trey Jones. Harden, 7.5 assists. Mobley, 18.5 points. Russell Westbrook, 7.5 assists. What is Queen's regular points prop? Let me play this though. What is Queen's regular point prop? Derrick Queen regular points prop. Damn, it's talking about some all snap reload. Okay, I reloaded. Queen. Well, this might be what? Damn. What is this point? Probably be what? 11.5? $11.5. Okay. 11.5, huh? Okay. His demon is 14.5. Okay. All right, man. Look, I've told you guys. I don't know if y'all was here. Number one, drop a like for me. Number two, I got word that I have to go to first shift starting Tuesday. I knew I was going to first shift in like 3 more months, but I guess they needed me. So now that's gonna fuck with me, man. Straight up with the streams, right? But we know one thing we do know is we make the most money. I make the most money from the injury report, right? So it's gonna be more. It's gonna be if you want to follow me or whatever case may be, it's gonna be important to follow me on Tails, man. Straight up. I'll probably be able to give out write-up form shit. And then I'll probably try to come in and go live an hour for a lock or probably shoot the shit while the games are on. My live schedule and everything's switching now. I'll be working from 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. So I'll have enough time to get here and probably come on in, my hour and a half, 30 minutes, whatever, before lock, and probably sit around and do a little live betting with y'all. My whole thing is about to switch because I have to be to work. I work second shift right now. I have to be to work at 2:30. So when I'm done with this, with y'all, then I'm going to work. So that's how my day is all fucked up. But right now, they gave me that news Tuesday morning. I have to start working first shift Tuesday morning. So I won't be able to record, right? In the morning times. Maybe I'll drop a play or two at night before I go to bed. But man, I'll be having to get up at about 4 a.m. So I don't know how I'm going to do it. I think the best way is for me to probably do a show right before lock, up until lock, and a little bit through lock, right? Doing a little bit of lock, catching the value while the injury news is coming through. Doing a little live betting, maybe end up live betting for 2-3 hours, who knows. I'm going to invest in a screen so we can see if I do live betting. What's that? I think it's the Real app. I'll use that, and we'll just fool around. You know what I'm saying? See how that works. Try to profit on the live betting situations. But it's just a unfortunate. I ain't gonna say unfortunate. But it's just a sudden change in events in my schedule, So we'll see how this is going to work out. I'm going to always make the situation work for what I want to do. So it is what it is. But I appreciate y'all, man. If you ain't sub. And the Tails. Follow me on Tails. If you want to support me, it's a support. I don't really do too much of the, of that, but I do have the you can support me that way if you hit the VIP thing. I think it's $5 a month or $10 for every 2 months or some shit like that if you just want to drop a tip or something like that, because I got to drop plays now. I got to drop plays. I got to drop plays. I got to drop plays. Got to drop plays. I appreciate all y'all, what y'all do. I got a YouTube membership. If you want a tip or something like that, you can do that too, right? So that's like $2.99. If you want to drop a tip, that's fine. If you want to support me in any different way, but at the end of the day, that's how it is. That's how it is. I need to drop some bangers for y'all every day, though, right? With like some 10 to 15 minute video bangers, right? Even 7 to 8 minutes. I need to come on here and drop some bangers for y'all, straight up. But I appreciate everything y'all do. Everybody who tune in every day and stuff like that. I do got a couple supporters, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all already know that. But at the end of the day, my schedule is getting ready to change. It's getting ready to change. Crazy work. They just told me yesterday. Wow. So that's wild as hell. But go one more time so y'all can come back to this video if y'all want to. Jackson. They like the 23.5 points plus rebounds. I couldn't talk you off of it going against this team. I couldn't. You know, Trey Murphy, 2.5 3-pointers made. I'm not going there. But as you can see, he's been killing it. I'm not going there. Hunter, 1.5 assists is something that I had interest in. I really do. Ben Shepherd, over 1-3 for him, right? 8 of 10. Igor, PRAs. They like that. Igor, PRAs. And the FanDuel, long shot, 10 assists Westbrook, 10 assists Harden, 35 Mitchell, 15 Queen, right? The Prize Picks play, I'll post that. And I'll post these, right? I'll post all this shit. So at the end of the day, peace out, man. Y'all support. Appreciate y'all support.